Back in 1992, astronomers, they observed an asteroid that was on course to come perilously close to the Earth in the year 2126. This asteroid was so big that if it did hit the Earth, it would effectively end all life. Just like the asteroid that struck the Earth and killed all the dinosaurs. And actually, this asteroid had a very alarming probability that it would hit Earth. And so a lot of announcements were made in the media, and a lot of people became very concerned. You can do the research for yourself. The name of this asteroid is called Comet Swift-Tuttle. And it's actually still in orbit, and it's headed towards us. And astronomers have described this asteroid as the most dangerous object known to humanity. Now, don't be alarmed, because this was nearly 30 years ago that they made this observation. And since then, they've made recalculations, and they've made further observations, and they've determined that this asteroid no longer poses a threat for the foreseeable future. But my point is that even back then, when this announcement was made, I could almost guarantee that there were people who were saying, this is it. This is the end. It's over. 2126, end of the world. And it's amazing when you think about it, and you look back in history, how many groups and how many people have predicted the end of time. You have Nostradamus. You have Jerry Falwell talking about the rapture at the end of time and when it's going to come. And they actually put exact dates on it. More recently, you had the turn of the millennium, Y2K, all those fears. Some people point to the Mayan calendar of 2012. And all kinds of crazy proclamations and theories. And obviously, all of them are wrong. And so people have become very fascinated with the end of time. It was no different in the time of the prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. When a man came to the prophet, peace be upon him, and said, when will the last hour come? And the prophet, peace be upon him, said, what did you prepare for it? So here the prophet is telling us, peace be upon him, don't be so concerned about when the end of time is. Be more concerned about what you prepared for it. And so he individualized it. He spoke to that person and said, you, what did you prepare for it? Why is that? We get so caught up in these theories, in these proclamations, in this talk about the end of time, that sometimes we forget that the reality is the end of time for us is the end of our life. And so we become heedless of the imminence of death. And so our challenge is to remember this. And we see it every day. We see it on the news, or maybe we experience it ourselves. Maybe somebody close to us just suddenly dies, somebody young. And you see on the news, people of all ages, young and old, dying suddenly. But yet we don't remember that death can happen at any time to any of us. Did you know that over 150,000 people every day die? Maybe today it's me. Maybe today it's you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, we don't know. So the challenge for us is to not be heedless of death.